It's another beautiful morning, and I hope yours is going great. Let me start by saying that if you're going through a rough time right now, if you're having a hard time with relationships, finances, work, studies, health, or any other type of challenge, you're not alone. Life can get really tough, and it's okay to admit that it tests hard and to ask for help, comfort, or support. But I also know that most people would prefer to solve their own problems, to figure things out on their own without having to rely on anyone else. And that's why in today's video, I've prepared something special for you. This is going to be a very short and practical video that will teach you how to transform any challenging situation in your life into a positive one. This is actually a quick summary of the wisdom and techniques contained in a good book, which is called Stop Running from Happiness. This book was written by a doctor who has dedicated his entire career to helping people all around the world transform their lives and become happier. So, let's start. Here are 7 simple ways to make any situation in your life better. 1. Everything changes. Nothing is permanent. Everything we encounter in life is impermanent. Our emotions, relationships, and situations. Everything is subject to change. Even the best days will end and the toughest times will pass. When we understand that nothing lasts forever, we learn to accept the impermanence of life and to adapt to whatever comes our way. This knowledge helps us navigate through the ups and downs of life with greater ease. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is central. It's called anicca, and it's one of the 3 universal truths that govern our existence. The first truth is that dukkha, which means suffering. Everything we desire leads to suffering because nothing is permanent. The third truth is that the cause of suffering is craving and attachment. These 3 truths help us gain insight into the nature of reality and guide us towards a more mindful and compassionate way of living. By accepting impermanence, we can let go of our attachment to specific outcomes, reduce our suffering, and cultivate inner peace. No matter what challenges we face, knowing that everything changes can bring solace and hope. Remember, this too shall pass. 2. You control your life. Take responsibility for your actions. Only you are responsible for your choices, words, and deeds. Blaming others or making excuses won't lead to happiness or fulfillment. Taking responsibility is crucial for personal growth. When we own up to our mistakes, we can learn from them and avoid repeating them in the future. It also helps us build self-respect and trust from others. One way to practice accountability is by using affirmations such as, "I am responsible for my life," or "I choose to take responsibility for my actions." By repeating these affirmations daily, we can reprogram our subconscious mind to embrace accountability. Additionally, practicing mindfulness can help us become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, allowing us to make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. Another effective strategy is setting clear intentions and goals. When we know what we want to achieve, we can take the necessary steps to make it happen. Breaking down our goals into smaller tasks makes them more manageable and helps us stay focused. Celebrating our achievements, no matter how small, boosts our confidence and motivates us to keep moving forward. Remember, you are the architect of your own destiny. Your life is a reflection of your choices and actions. By taking full responsibility for your life, you can shape it into whatever you desire. 3. Stop judging yourself and others. Judgment only causes more suffering. Everyone makes mistakes. It's essential to forgive yourself and others and focus on learning and growing from difficult situations. Instead of dwelling on the past, focus on the present moment. Appreciate the beauty around you and be grateful for what you have. Practicing gratitude can shift your perspective away from negativity and towards positivity. Engage in activities that bring you joy and make you feel alive. These could include spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or connecting with loved ones. By immersing yourself in the present moment, you can break free from the cycle of judgment and regret. 4. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing ourselves to others is a recipe for unhappiness. We tend to focus on our shortcomings and feel envious of those who seem more successful. It's just important to remember that everyone's journey is different. and we should celebrate our unique qualities and achievements. One way to stop comparing ourselves to others is by focusing on our strengths and appreciating what makes us unique. We can also practice self-compassion and treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a loved one. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive friends who uplift and encourage us can help shift our mindset away from comparison and towards self-acceptance. 5. Embrace the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is essential for our emotional well-being. Holding on to grudges and resentment only hurts us in the end. When we forgive, we release ourselves from the burden of anger and pain. It's important to understand that forgiveness does not excuse the wrongdoings of others. It simply means choosing to let go of negative emotions and move forward. To practice forgiveness, we can start by acknowledging the hurt caused by others. Next, we can choose to let go of our anger and resentment. Finally, we can extend compassion and understanding towards the person who wronged us. Remember, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's a powerful tool for healing and moving forward. 6. Practice acceptance. Acceptance is key to living a peaceful life. Resisting reality only causes unnecessary suffering. When we learn to accept things as they are, we open ourselves up to inner peace and contentment. This doesn't mean giving up or settling for less. It means recognizing that we cannot change the past or control all the outcomes in our lives. One way to practice acceptance is through meditation. By focusing on our breath and letting go of distracting thoughts, we train our minds to be present and accept things as they are. Another helpful technique is journaling, which allows us to express our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Additionally, engaging in acts of kindness and service can help us shift our focus away from ourselves and towards others, fostering a sense of connection and acceptance. 7. Live in the present moment. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future steals our happiness in the present moment. When we focus on the now, we can appreciate the beauty and opportunities that surround us. This doesn't mean ignoring our responsibilities or avoiding planning for the future. It means finding joy in the everyday experiences that make life rich and meaningful. One way to cultivate a present-centered mindset is through mindfulness. By paying attention to our senses and surroundings, we can fully immerse ourselves in the present experience. Setting short-term goals and deadlines helps us prioritize and focus on what's important right now. Practicing gratitude for the current circumstances also allows us to savor the present moment and appreciate what we have. Remember, life is happening right now. Embrace the present and make the most of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you a wonderful day filled with joy, success, and happiness. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing and sharing it with your loved ones. Until next time, take care and remember to live each day to the fullest. Thank you.